Hi everyone, my name is Afakwe. I'm a mobile engineer and I'm based in the United Kingdom. I'm excited to be speaking to everyone today, and I believe and trust that you're enjoying yourself and having a great time learning and networking with people around you. Yeah, so very quickly today, I'm a mobile engineer, as I've said earlier, and then I just enjoy building web and mobile applications. So I'm just going to be demoing one of the recent package which I've published on flutterpop.dev, which is for two-factor authentication. We all know what that is these days, where you need to ensure that your user are protected for on your app. So I've implemented this because I couldn't find any on Flutter packages. So I decided to tweak one of my previous implementations and put it up there for open source sake. Yeah, so it's very easy to use. What you just need to do is to pass in deactivate methods with your app name and the user email. Means that your user has to already be authenticated, means that your user is supposed to be registered before you perform this action. And then at the point where, of course, if you've activated them for two-factor authentication, then you can verify or authenticate them at any point within your app using this package. Okay, so I'm just going to run a quick demo right now. So what I have is just a sample app for that. First thing first, like is required on your Flutter pubspec.yml, you put in this, or you do Flutter get the Flutter 2FA app. Once you are able to do that, it's installed on your app. Once that is installed, next thing to do is you can call this method within your app, whether in a functional method or whether within your app as a button click, whichever it is that you prefer. But I'm going to be using a button click right now because it's just for demo sake. So I don't want to waste time, so I'm just going to copy some of my snippets here and then bring it in. So first thing first, I'm going to just demo the activate function. So you can see if you just need to call this flutter.activate, then pass in context the app name. Very important, because the app name and the user email are essentials in formulating the two-factor authentication thing. So for this, I'm just going to call the import. So yeah, so once that is imported, save, then you have my button click for activate. Yeah, so with this, it definitely matches the theme of whatever app you're designing. So using your material theme, activate this. Once I activate, this screen comes up. You don't have to design it. So I'm just going to do that using my own authenticator here, using Duo. So I'm going to add it and then use the QR code. So I'm just going to scan the QR code. So once I scan, I'm able to get it here and then add it. So complete activation, yes, because that is very important for a user to complete this process. So once the user completed that process, this is what happens next. Then you can just take user out of this page. You can just take them out of that page, and then what we can do next is to, at any point within your app, you can then request for them to activate or to verify the access using their own personal authenticator. So I think I need to bring this in as well. I'd already written that down, so it's just a stateless widget. So what happens here is, okay, let me just take this first. So I'm copying that just like a demo dashboard where my user can be rerouted to after. So what happens with the verify method is, when you're calling the flutter2fa.verify, you pass in the context, and then the page you want, that is, if the user is successfully verified, the page you want that person to go to after verification. So that's just this dashboard that I've created here. So once I save that, then I can, of course, like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be a button click. You can just do that with any of your functions and then passing the necessary parameters. So login with 2FA. Next, I'm just going to try. Yeah. So Viola, that's it. Very easy to I hope that you can also share with your friends and a couple of other devs. I've enjoyed this time speaking with us all, and I hope that in future we'll get to meet and then share knowledge as well. Thank you for listening to me. I'm Ifeolu Afakwe, and this is my portfolio page, and check more about me on my previous blog post. I think I do have a YouTube channel, though not very functional. So you can just check some of my previous projects and the like. I'm actually Nigerian, by the way. Thank you. Stay blessed.